Who told you that you're fat, Nanta?
You should be thanking me because I did you a favor.
By sleeping with my wife?
olaba yakkiriza kukutwala gwe najeringa n'ekyakya zikuline ku lutumbwe gwe kati ali mu gawuni yenna ateredde wenna ogaziyidde wano nga lwera
tuli ffenna tetulina kye tukozesa naye olubuto mmye
omusajja muwa omwana.
I don't have any other way of getting you the money.
Ask your husband. Go ask him.
Wagamba nti Nanta bikulemye leka ne muno agezeeko. You said it. Get out. No. You're not leaving?
No.
What is it? Ndakewa.
Get out.
Oyagala ngendewa.
Ngende wamwe.
Tata wange mulwadde. Wagana okola sina yadde akasente musajja gwe.
To be honest, I don't care about your feelings.
I am known to be very honest. So, right from the start, receiving this script, Nana, first of all, Nana contacts me and says we're going to do a film. I said, what? Yes, when? How? I am in. And they sent me the script. And maybe I think I had 6 scenes. And then I was like, what? I have such a very tiny role. That's what I thought it was in the beginning. And I looked at it like that. And I said, but you can never know what this woman is thinking.
First of all, thank you so much. I saw the trailer, I think, some time back. And I was honestly triggered to watch the whole movie. A review. I think this was intentional. First of all, it was English Uganda, but then we had Uganda first for some time, and then we had English. You know, I hadn't seen any Ugandan movie that way. Most of them, when they do English Uganda, it's a mix. So I love the fact that we had Uganda. At first, I thought, is it going to be a Uganda movie throughout? And yet, then later on, we had English. That is, I'd never seen that anywhere. So I think that would be like a good thing. I hope it was intentional. Yes, but overall, from the directing to the casting, to the lines, to the acting itself, though the guy is not here.
Raymond.
Your boyfriend, Eric.
Ramadan.
Eric, yeah, Eric did a very good job. You could see the emotions, you could see the eye contact. His eyes were, all of you guys did a good job, but to me, since I'm an actor, he stood out more for me. He really, really did a good job, but you all did amazing. I am so proud of Ugandan movie industry currently. It is so, so good. I'll give it 8.5.
That's a distinction, right? I would want you to respond to, was it intentional?
It was very intentional because we're not at a place yet where we can do completely mainstream films and have them in full Luganda. But at the same time, we are now a very multilingual society. So it doesn't quite make sense to do broken Luganda, broken English. It does not add value to the picture. So I feel like there are moments when even ourselves in a corporate setting or in an office, we choose English. When you go home, you choose Luganda. But it doesn't mean that we don't speak both languages or we don't speak either or. So when I was writing it, I wanted it to be as authentic as possible. Like, I didn't want the mother to be speaking English per se.
I think it was a fair movie. Fair means and not bad, and
it was good. I liked the beginning. The beginning was it was hard for me because whenever I watch a movie, you always want to understand where the movie is taking you, what kind of story this is going to be. Whenever I watch a movie, so I watched the beginning. I was like, yeah, I was trying to get the story, but it was like far. I'm not saying the story wasn't there, but there was a story, but I was trying to sync the characters. And then where the fear comes in is when towards the end, where Nana, I don't know what, I can't, Nanta, where she gets lost out of the movie, and then I'm like, where has she gone? That's where I lose the movie. But in the beginning, it was like, and then I was someone, and then I asked them, is this a series or a movie? I couldn't really weigh it well, because it looked like a series towards the end than a movie. And then I asked someone, is this supposed to be a cinema movie or it's supposed to be a TV movie? Because of the strong dialogue. But I think it is fair, because I think Ugandans, if we try to do more of action movies, they are quite expensive, and I think we should find the strength in doing drama. Yeah.
Your rating?
65 maybe.
6.5, okay.
Yeah.
I would say that this was entertaining. It was an entertaining piece. That was the first thing that I saw right away from the beginning up to the end. And then I appreciate her performance. She really did amazing for me. Yeah. For me, her character was transitional and consistent at the same time. Yeah, she didn't move away from the character. She kept on track, and then finally, at the end of the day, she is the NALWAWO. You get the point? Yeah. But otherwise, I didn't see the NALWAWO in the lead character, who was the character name? Nanta. Yes, and then finally I saw it in this one. And one thing that maybe I would say that was not adding up for me was the dialogue. To me, I would, of course, differ with him. To me, the dialogue was not authentic enough. Yes, because when we are speaking as Ugandans, we do not speak English first or Uganda first and then conclude with English or Uganda last. You get? We mix these two things. When I'm, for example, I'm a Mnyankore, at times I find myself mixing up Uganda English, and there is no way I can say that let me begin with English, then finish with Uganda. So I think dialogue-wise, it was not authentic enough. It was somehow exaggerated but entertaining. The exaggeration was entertaining, yes. Then if you said I have to comment with the rating too, I didn't say anything about the story. The story, to me, the beginning part was very fine. And then the proceedings of the story, we get to see that this guy who was acting as her husband, Raymond, yes, Kwezi, we get to start predicting that this is what is happening. Yes, where I was sitting, I could see that this is what is coming next. And I always feel like it is not entertaining when the audience gets in front of the writer or the director, you get. And then I think the director did a great job, yes. Because when you look at every single character, that was in there, they were really served very well. His performance, it was such an amazing one. Even those ones that came in and had just a few seconds, you could see that they have existed in the story. Yes. Except that you know, lead characters, they usually have a lot of time on screen. So a lot gives more of good and also bad. Yes. So from the beginning, she had some accent which was indigenous. Yes, even when she was speaking English, it was the English that I identify with. But later, actually when she met him, then the accent started changing and then she became an American from the indigenous person that I saw in the first place. But she really did great. Thank you. The rating, I would give it 5.6. Yeah.
I loved her most. Then the mother, Matilda, she really brought up the mother, the Ugandan indigenous mother who wants to rip from everything. And then I liked the maid. Really, she amazes me. And then I liked the husband's brother. Yes, I even commented like he was hypnotic. Like he would, there's a way he would make this girl lose herself. And I like that most. And the way he was demanding money, I really liked that. So I had 3 best characters. And the production is really good. Of course, the lead character was very good, but normally the lead character tends to overshadow everybody. So by the time these ones shine, they have done really great.
My favorite character was the house help, quite honestly. Yes, especially because of the way you brought the character to life. So obviously the writing itself was amazing because she delivered, she was there for most of the critical characters in a way that helps you understand what's going on, but also to bring out the emotions of some of the other characters around there. But the way specifically that you brought it out, the house help, for me was a very cheeky individual. So right from the start, like there's nobody that she is loyal to, you can say, I felt. Because she starts by frustrating Nanta. And like right from the get-go, every single person that was in her space, she had a way of being both, I'm there for you, but I'm not. And she maintained her independence, even in a position where she's serving, maintained that cheekiness all the way till the end. And I think that that build-up right from the start till that closing scene just really wrapped everything up. So for me, that was my favorite character. Both the writing and the actress.
We decided to do NALWAWO during the second lockdown. It had just started. And at the time, I think we were idle. We needed something that would uplift our spirits because when you're creative, depression is always knocking at the door. So we got together and it was Jeff. Jeff, you walked that day from Kasubi, right? And Nico walked from Kawempe. Did you? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And then, Eric was around Buziga. So they come to my house and I say to them, guys, we're about to do a huge project. And everyone's looking at me like, there she goes again. She's literally off her meds or she's been drinking the night before. So I sit down and we go through it. Then we decide, I cast all these people via phone calls. And I was telling them, guys, we have a film to do. And she was the first to jump on board. Nobody talked about money. Everyone just wanted to work. But it was the hardest thing getting people on set because we were driving on back routes. We were trying to transport equipment on borders. We were sleeping at the production office on 1-inch mattresses. Literally, it was. I think Tanya, how did you get to us from Nansana? I'm not even joking. Yes, she did come by a truck because they were allowing pickups at the time. But it was just that camaraderie of creatives. We formed a small little hub and we worked. And for that week we were together, we were working, we were dreaming. And we were telling ourselves, this is about to be great, guys. And every now and then, I would change the script and add pages because I noticed gaps that I had missed. So like literally, Nico was really done with me at some point, whereby we thought we had finished shooting, and then I thought, you know what, we're missing this particular person's dialogue here. But the beauty of creating and believing that, you know, we have stories to tell in Uganda, there's a driving force, there's a hunger that comes with that. And sometimes hardships give us our best work. You'll find that sometimes there's a lot of humor in the dialogue, but that was because some of those were patches where we could not give you the real dialogue because we didn't have the props or the location. So we were literally making some of it as we went along. And then I kept telling Eric how he was going to be this great director. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, so, and he kept telling me, nah, yeah, huh. I'm like, Eric, you don't see the vision? The vision is right there. And it's just like, then we would go past roadblocks and tell them, guys, we are creating amazing things. You have to let us go. Trying to explain to a policeman that you are creating amazing things that are going to change Uganda. And some of them would just look at us like we were crazy and they'd let us go. Because also she was in the car, so they would know who she was. So it was, you know, it was an interesting time. It was a crazy, interesting time. Was it complete madness? Yes. Yeah. And we are so grateful that you've taken our madness and you've appreciated it and you came to see it and you have told us that we are good and we entertained you. So it was worth everything. Yeah.
I don't know how much I would appreciate both the cast and the crew. Guys, it was really a tough time for us to shoot. I remember when we last shot at his office, Daniel's office, and then we had to switch for a night shoot to Nachinyugu's place, which is something like 6-7 kilometers away. Yeah. And we had to foot all the way up to the, because there was no car allowed. The borders only would carry luggage, you know.
And then we're trying to keep the actors fresh.
Yeah.
So the one car they allowed us, only the actors that were in the scenes were sitting in there, and the rest of the crew had to walk, carrying equipment, props, whatever they had to carry. And then we would shoot through the night. But, you know, during COVID, night was day, day was night. It didn't really matter.
So, but we appreciate your effort and we appreciate your love. I would love to thank the new team I'm working with, the Ebony's team. We are doing we're working. Yeah, they came through. Dr. Boss over there came through. Thank you, Vicky and everyone. Please, thank you for coming through. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. And yeah, Nana believed in me from day one when we started working on Prestige, just to spill the beans. Prestige, we all came from Prestige, and then we had that moment of, you know, we had nothing to do, and we thought for ourselves, like, guys, we need to keep ourselves busy. We just don't have to sit back and say, since Prestige, twajita, tetusobola kufiiraawo. So that's where this baby came from. And then we had to bring out this beautiful baby for you guys. Thanks for the love. I appreciate you, girl.